Dave?
Well, we all saw the media friend.
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the point guard position. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slot. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry. And it's Ibaka in at the center filling out the middle. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
And Greg, last season, the best scoring average of Serge Ibaka's career.
Even with a down year as far as his three-point shooting, Ibaka very efficient, getting more of his offense around the rim, playing some at the 5.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. And here's Lowry. To the left wing. Siakam outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to VanVleet. This one for 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. James outside. Lets it go from 14. He gets it in there.
No one commands more attention from the defense. But LeBron knows how to beat it. I mean, he can do it in a variety of ways.
Siakam against Davis. Siakam, right side.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
James kicks to Green. Back to James. Bradley passes to Davis. Lets it go from deep. James with a deep 3. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Davis with the bucket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016. Now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
Now here is Lowry. Anunoby kicks to Lowry. Passes it to Ibaka. Shoots over McGee. And again, Toronto no up.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Stolen away. Here's Anunoby. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And then for Los Angeles, Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Caldwell Pope comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bradley. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. Rondo gets the bucket.
And how about the focus there from Rondo? Doesn't let the D get to him, able to complete that play through contact.
But yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope finds Davis. Rondo against Davis. 5 on the clock. Rondo passes to Davis. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher is checked in. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for Kyle Lowry. The Lakers also changing it up. Morris is checked in for Davis. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for James. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Raptors trail by 4. Davis surveying the floor. The pass to Gasol. Can they get it? That one drops for him.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Bradley kicks to James. Back to Bradley. Dishes it to Green. The 10-footer. That's good from Davis on the assist from Green. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now here is Davis. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Gasol.
And if you don't think about it, Gasol is a tricky cover. I like how he just drew contact.
The Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And he ends up missing both free throws. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Bradley gets it to go.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Outside, Davis. Good on the bucket.
Using that big body. I mean, Gasol able to absorb contact. That's what you want from your big man.
And it's blocked. Changes up. McGee off with the layup. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second. Marc Gasol so appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of...
Just fun. You see more fans on the stands.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Green, and it's Caruso in at the 1. LeBron passes to McGee. Here's Caruso, defended by Gasol. From 11 feet away, good as the jump shot falls. Davis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers. Chris, this is a specialty of yours. Which current bigs are best at finishing contested shots right at the rim?
Oh, well, I'll tell you this, the best big in the league last year, averaging 17 points, scoring in the paint, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes.
I mean, he'll dunk on anybody, move out the way he finishes. What about Embiid inside? What about Gobert? What about Boogie Cousins? Should I continue? I can keep going because the big man is back, baby.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. First one falls for him. And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Alex Caruso.
And how about Rondo here, just all over with the handle. Remarkable how he just knifes through the defense.
To the paint, here's Ibaka. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Inside, here's Kuzma. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Anunoby passes to Ibaka. Van Vliet with it. Here's Gasol. No good from 11 feet. Lakers leading by 5. Howard kicks to Caldwell Pope. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. A fader. Pass to Kuzma. Let's go. Pass to Howard. The Lakers need to get a shot off here, but they recover it. The dish to Morris. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Morris has got his first points of the game.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Outside Gasol. High post shot. Nice jump shot. Good. Gasol's got 12.
Nice job. Gasol has great touch from these in-between spots on the floor.
Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Kuzma passes to Morris. Back to Kuzma. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The shot will not fall. And Toronto will come the other way. Fires at the elbow. Kuzma pulls it in.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Morris kicks to Howard. Caldwell Pope left side. Out to the right wing. Rondo finds Caldwell Pope. Here's Kuzma, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, and at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide-open NBA style has unleashed his game.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Gasol. Monday Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Norman Powell's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Howard. James comes in for Morris. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Bradley's subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Davis. And the Raptors miss again. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Can't shake Kuzma. Even when you try to get physical with him, he maintains his focus.
And Toronto making a change here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And so it's Los Angeles.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Marc Gasol.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Down low, Davis got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Wide open. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Anunoby.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Bradley passes to LeBron, and they double up LeBron. And the pass to McGee. It's Bradley on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Stolen by VanVleet. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, well, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
For the Lakers, 6 straight seasons outside the playoffs. Can you believe it's the worst record in the NBA over that span? I mean, for the league's premier franchise, it's not what they're accustomed to.
And Bradley gets it to go.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Lowry against Bradley. That's tipped. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Lakers have an illustrious past, Chris, but they can't rest on their laurels.
Yeah, you're right, Kev. Teams around the league are getting more advanced with their scouting. The Lakers taking steps to ensure they remain on the cutting edge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. Lakers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And so VanVleet will bring it up for Toronto.
Timeout.
They trail by 14. And the Raptors call time here. Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. It's just this is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. Marc Gasol's checked in for the Raptors. James finds Howard. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Rondo bounce pass. Morris passes to Howard. And stolen by Siakam. To the middle. Here's VanVleet. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 10. Here's James. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Lowry has the open look, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Gasol with the steal. Now here's Van Vliet. That 3 off the mark. Here's Rondo, and another basket for the Lakers.
And when he's knocking down these shots, it makes this team super dangerous. You got to respect the touch there by Rondo.
Here's Siakam over Morris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Toronto, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. A new group in now for the Raptors. Boucher is checked in. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Lakers also making some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Morris. And it's Alex Caruso in for LeBron. Howard kicks to Rondo. Over Davis. Toronto grabs the miss.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Here's Powell. Here's Siakam. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Siakam's got 5.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Here's Howard, and some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Now look, even when you contest Howard, he maintains his focus. An experienced vet, he's used to taking tough interior shots.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And the 3 ball is good. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 14 outs for Los Angeles. Kuzma against Siakam. From deep 3-point range, it's off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then it's Green, and it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. Davis against Bradley. Davis, the pass to Hollis-Jefferson, and they pick up 2.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Caruso kicks to Kuzma. To the inside, Davis, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
In the corner, Hollis-Jefferson. Pass to Ibaka. 6 to shoot. Powell against Green. Offensive rebound. Hollis-Jefferson. Can't hit from in close.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
It's Powell on the wing. Here's Ibaka, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Davis gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Toronto calls timeout. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, it's still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Like the Clippers of a year ago. They looked like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr. Barmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
It's stolen by Davis. LeBron drives in. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game.
There's no stopping James. I mean, when he's committed to scoring, he powers his way through everything.
Anunoby, good.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Here's McGee. Kicks it out to Bradley. Here's Davis. Doesn't go for him. Now Toronto takes it the other way. All sorts of time. Green with the rebound. Lakers leading by 18. Kicks it out to LeBron. Back to Green. James in the post. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category. And they continually put pressure on the defense.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Lowry for 3, drains it from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Shots good by Green.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Siakam passes to Ibaka. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And the shot goes in.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. James kicks to Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 21.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
And there are the Raptors with another bucket. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this.